our neighborhood now in Sri Lanka, where there are growing calls for the resignation of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa. The country in its worst economic crisis for weeks, people facing a shortage of food, fuel, electricity and other essentials. Eran Wickramaratne, former Minister of State, State Minister of Finance and Member of Parliament, joining us live from Colombo this evening. Sir, any sign that the Rajapaksas would step down, or are they being defiant?
The Rajapaksas are still there. The president remains, the prime minister remains. Only the other brother, who is the finance minister, has resigned. So they are very much there, and there is no government apart from the three ministers. So there is a power vacuum at the moment, but the protesters and the opposition are very clear that Gotabaya Rajapaksa and the Rajapaksas have to go.
Can I quickly ask you, though, that is there a real danger that these protests, which have been largely peaceful until now, could turn violent?
Yes, there is the possibility that people could exploit these protests. Most of the protesters are genuinely there because of the hardships that they are facing in their homes and in their businesses. And it has been non-violent. But like in every society, there are sometimes people who try to exploit these protests. And here also, and these people who try to exploit it normally are people who can't succeed to the democratic process. So certainly we have a responsibility to protect the democratic way of life in Sri Lanka.
Thank you very much for joining us. It was very difficult to be actually able to connect with you. I know electricity has also been a big problem there, and you're right. These protests have been really unprecedented in so many ways because they are spontaneous. There's really no leader leading them, and you have the young people of Sri Lanka who have really been out on the streets spearheading all of this. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.